I'm taking this with me because String Boo always shows up for some reason. We're going to be ready. Hey everyone, I'm Cerulean Canine. Time for more Cerulean Crescent. Last time we beat the heck out of the past Heron's Vanguard. And past 3 Lunzar. Did not do any war crimes. Because we didn't. Not been able to bagels. Now then, let's go see what Oriana's up to. Chapter 25. Too many of them. Checking my notes here. Yeah, okay. The finest coconut rum, the finest pearly beaches, the finest view of the forest that will grind us all to dust. We should hurry up and visit before this place gets obliterated. How drunk the town guards are, I give this place 5 years of rest. Basil's Guide to the Cerulean Crescent. It's Ellenhurst. All who are left? Where's the mayor? Dead as of an hour ago. This is quite the situation. Can we hold this position? A good defensible position is on high ground with few exits. Our current position has neither of the advantages. The town does not contain much better places to defend from. It's pretty open. Instead of building a town that's devouring woods, they've thought about this. Our ancestors didn't have this foresight. The last resort would be for you to take the children and flee. We can follow, but they must not. Not an unreasonable problem, shouldn't give the approaching hordes. But we'd be leaving too many behind. I shall not run from my own home. Captain, Tower, you are both renowned in the sea halls. You must be able to bring us victory. They're not for Ellenhurst. To demand another risk death it is our duty as adventurers to protect this land and its people. How can I call myself one if I was a fleet? We shall stand with you. Thank you, Captain. God bless you with victory. You honored me with adventurers on the Crescent. If you had agreed to one, I think you were taken by an evil spirit. Of course, protecting the undefended is the bare minimum of human decency. Yet we've seen so many capable warriors fleeing on their way here. If we all thought that way, we'd have retaken the whole coast years ago. Indeed, if we were unified, I wonder if we'd be better off once Ellerie succeeds in her not so sudden. If I recall correctly, you were the one berating her for pursuing her own agenda. I know, but there's only so much we've been able to do as adventurers. If Corinne wasn't also beset by an invasion, I'm sure she could simply rally all her allies and troops and crush this whole thing. Even if that unity is brought about by unscrupulous practices, I won't deny that she has her unclean dealings, but she has her boundaries. The world under her Highness Queen Ellerie might have some advantages, but I'm sure you remember the oppressive nature of the neighborhood. Those men hanged for shooting a deer did not get the benefit of centralized rule. Those cruel despots are not Ellerie. Not now, a few decades. A century if her bloodline was the whole Crescent. What matters is the now, not the hypothetical future. This is a pointless discussion. We're not in a position to be doing anything about it. You're right. On the other hand, we are in a position to save this town. Let's get to preparing our defense. We can only do so much preparation being on the low ground with 5 entrances. That is to say, practically nothing. Pretending to do something might assuage the fear of the others. I was hoping for a nice dinner with the local chief, but that is not happening. So this is one of those monster attacks. The green tide, further south than it usually is, expanded. Hit the Crescent if it ain't getting worse. Another threat we'll need to overcome in due time. For now, let's give these poor souls the full aid of House Heron. Just like gold times I'm actually being paid to do this. Alright. Seriously, where the heck is Maurice? Alright, well, we have our crew. Let's see here. Mince, whoops. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Alright, Mince needs a new bow. We have, well, we have another arcane bow, sure. Let's see here. What is on? Right, double strikes plus 10 speed. Pretty good, but we don't need it right now. And, well, I guess Mince is our only real user in this party. They exist sometimes. Everyone else is looking just fine. Even Asya. Might be time to start using up the obliterating charges. Oriana's party actually only has 3 chapters left, including this one, so we're gonna be, I guess we're breaking out the big guns. Of course, everybody else is fine, so. Alright, so our goal is either going to be to take out all of the root keepers or defend the kids for like 10 turns, I think. Aberration. Oh. Yeah, this is a thing. We also want to visit the houses that we can. Alright, we'll also get House Heron and Charisse to aid us. I'm going to place Charisse up here and Rosetta over here. They can hold the line up there for a while the sheer waters take out the bottom left sides. Now, my formation. Cholan doesn't really start in a good place. Yeah, Cholan doesn't really start in a good spot to be aiding anybody. Got some adventures here in the Ellerie perspective. And a light walker. It does not matter which of the old gods they worship or their beliefs. Not dying is always first priority. Simple soldiers willing to give their very all in defense of their town. Another adventurer like myself. Oh yeah, let's check out the roster. Since Oriana's in charge. I've taken a lot of roles in my life so far, but adventure is the deadliest one. Hopefully it doesn't get anyone killed. Some creepy bard is way too dedicated. Can't tell you why I don't want to, just that she's uncomfortable. Seems like a deluded young girl, but her magic powers are real deal. Perhaps her claim for after all. Supposedly one of Iran's leading figures. Seems to have been pushed out of power by Ellerie, which is why she is here with us. I can't tell if he is genuinely this way or if it's all a deliberate facade. Either way, he really needs to get his act together. Rather boastful fellow, but his endless optimism makes up for any shortcomings. He doesn't like someone. Some chicken who has followed us all this way. We've gotten this way. Even that eye patch. A surprisingly pleasant man given his unscrupulous past. Studies this gives Lindros one for his money. Didn't think that we formed such a good friendship with my scary father-in-law. Had a kind soul. A skilled healer whose mind affect her. Less of a development she was, very grateful for that. In exile, we took under our wing. Calm under pressure, and very daring, but stolen from the great houses. The young rider had stolen his mount as his sister did. Brave and brash, and worried for his safety if no one keeps him in check. Curious creature born from the west, surprisingly agile, and more thoughtful than he was, but nonetheless strong. Quite the healer, but enjoys working with corpses way too much. Unwilling for Ellerie to help fight the tide. Some doubt that this young trader doing the adventure of learning something of his income, with a serious determination in his eyes. Look at hang around we picked up along the way. Really damn creepy thing. No one's willing to tell him to go along. I'm uncomfortable having another one of the sect around the tower notches. Seems fairly harmless if it is. How quickly allegiances can shift on the crescent. It appears not to hold resentment, but I suspect that it's far from the case. Chickens shouldn't be green, be able to soar through the sky, or be untrackable by human eyes, but no lie. Alright, back to checking my formation. So, let's see, we're going to want to put our lower units closer to the action here. Vince is fine wherever, though. This works, I suppose. Alright, so... There are dragons down here. There's like 2 earth dragons here. Earth dragons. Fire dragons are kind of scary. Okay, so I think half of the party is going to go down, and half of them is going to go right. We only have 9 employees here. Also, it seems like Cholan isn't going to get much of a chance to act on turn 1. Alright, let's fight. Are you the local leader of the defending forces? He died hours ago. I'm simply keeping things together. If you're looking for protection, stay within the circle. Far from it. I am Rosetta of House Aaron, and I'm here to offer my aid to the good folk of the Crescent in their time of need. House Aaron, you're already here. I was under the impression our arrival was more secretive, but that's irrelevant. Deploy us to where you see fit. You shall see that our courage does not falter. I certainly turned out more help. And me too. Therese, are you with House Aaron? My, little Oriana. Have you become an adventurer one day? Found that you wouldn't stop blabbering about it. Great, you old friends. Barely. Her mother was my teacher, that's about it. Send me to any of her. Tell you hold one on my... I thought you dead. I'm certainly grateful to have more assistance in this place. Alright, Rosetta and her team will go on the top right. Therese will go on top. Nice of you to join us, Maurice. I was worried that barrel would be a little too comfortable. I get it. If you all die, I'm not making it out myself. Okay, Maurice joins the party finally. I should have killed him, but I need all the help I can get. I unsubtly hope I won't have to fulfill my end. Maurice is an executioner. He uses anima and swords. He greatly prefers swords, though. He's got a pretty good strength score and really high speed. Pretty good growth all around, except for his luck. His specialty is Blade Beam. Max range of swords is increased by 3. That's why he prefers swords. He can do stuff with a sword that nobody else can. Welcome to the team, Maurice, temporarily. We have our final unit, by the way. In the Shearwaters, I mean. Actually, wait, no, we don't. There's one more. Alright, so Rosetta and Charisse and friends. The swordswoman and the servants of House Harold. I recognize some of my mother's blade techniques. So Charisse did not show up in the 20x2 or 23. She has no skills, but she's got really, really high stats. She will, and an elixir. She will be fine. Rosetta and her friends will be even more fine. Rosetta has a Bado, and a rapier and a shield protector. The noblewoman helping in both the defense and evasion of this land. Now that she's not in the party, or now that she's not playable, Rosetta has never stand alone. Companions are revived at the start of turn. And as long as companions remain, this unit cannot die. Nothing is getting past Rosetta. Or her friends. They will be fine. Marzipan, member of Rosetta's elite guard, capable of surfing with her shield. Topado, used the moonlight as a gladiator. Bellicoi, an astrologist in her spare time. Licorice, a ballista expert turned archer. Child, a bundle of hopes and dreams. Yeah, defend the children for 10 turns, or kill all 5 trees. Oh, there are mimics here. That's... Alright, here we go. Yeah, like, Cholon can't hit anybody. We're just gonna have to go. Wait, what do you have equipped? Okay, you have the new weapons, that's fine. Can somebody... Asiel, can you take and drop Telon? Probably not, your con sucks. Maurice, can you do it? No. Alright, so... I'm going to do instead... Alright, well, let's see here. We can log it up. Our big problem is monsters at our doorstep. Maybe we should try logarithms. Hot battle art, let's sure, work with Asiel and get some early damage going. What is your skill again, Deadeye? You have counter. Here, we'll get a guy like this, I guess. Okay, this doesn't outspeed the Free Fiend, but yeah, that's just a shine. Mitz will probably be fine then. Sure, so alright, that's our crew of 5 down there. Okay, what am I gonna have to do? I guess I'll have her just siphon that zombie. And they're sending her in the wrong direction. Okay. Sure, move on forward. Okay, that's the spider's range. Vermilion should instead Feather Fury the zombie. Get out of here, zombie. You know, I haven't seen Sigrid in a while. I wonder what they're doing. I could have had Mince Man the Ballista, but that doesn't give them any ability sword. I do hope Thoron, well, his crit is 75 now. I do hope that Polymath is effective on enemy things. I don't remember whether or not it actually is. Let's go with Ruin. Sure, running in his spirit just to start getting off. Usually that does get Cho on the She doesn't have torment. You have torment. Okay, I need to keep you out of range of the mage dragon, but maybe I should go after some alive. Yeah, that'll make him partially cease to be a threat at least. It's not perfect, but now he can't use overwhelm. 19 damage is well, a miss apparently. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, there we go. Go, Big Bird. Level up. What we got? Strength and magic. No speed, though. No speed or skill. You have a fancy stabber, so no crits. Yeah, Therese is not in danger. Animation. Okay, okay, that guy's actually going to need some assistance, too. I guess I'm sending Oriana back over that way just to hold the line. Okay, so yeah, neither of you are speedy boys, so this is a fine exchange of 16s. Although I should be slightly concerned with how much damage I'm taking with only one staffer in the party. Guys. Yeah, that guy is gonna need some help. And yeah, Torment is just not effective on Oriana. The sword user, she just happens to have a high magic stat. And you have Divine. Also, you hit on 59. Oh well. What do you think your odds Cholon is going to hit level 30? Actually not high. Still, she's a very good unit. Look at that gold sword just doesn't do much. Charisse. It's pretty great. Okay, you managed to miss. That's pretty great. Yeah, you have a Rondo dagger, so you have kind of hoping you have a staff. Oh, you have a staff. Okay. Healing for friends. Alright, looks like Vince is back up to 4. That guy also has a fortified staff. Cool beans. I'll take it. And Charisse strikes! And goes bonk. Okay. Here comes some more guys. Okay, tell on. I messed up. This guy is like super gonna die. I don't suppose if I turn tower around, he's not in staffing range. Okay. You know what? Sure. Is that Messiah or? Okay, that's gonna be 48 damage total. That's not great. Maybe I should pull out Cherish. Let's give that guy a little dealing with. Until on, he can fair fight the dragon, fire dragon. This will probably get a refresh. It did get a refresh. Clear ball. Okay, well, Telon is full on HP and he's buffed. Hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, let's swap Maurice in here. Boop. Excellent. about to hit level cap. Sure, Vermilion, get a Feather Fury thing on that guy. What is Oregon's? Okay. So if I bring Tower over here, yeah, let's hit the Cassio. There. Now we can go heal that guy. Okay, let's see. Okay, that Goliath is invincible actually, and shoot, and he's in melee range of the, okay, we're gonna have to make some risky plays here. Okay, Rootkeeper goes down. Get Dune the heck away from there so the big bird can zap this guy. His zap was not zappy enough. Alright, Cholon, get it. Where can I park you? Right in front of the Goliath, I guess. Alright. Crisis averted. Dragon. He missed. Not the most stylish sword action there, but no. Maybe I should have gone with the killer lance. Yeah, Talon does not outspeed Doggo. That's fine. Mimics will be absolutely, yeah. Rosetta's crew will be absolutely fine. And the Rootkeeper also has a 4 or 5 staff. That's 0 damage fireball. Yeah, Therese is having none of that. $36 is not gonna have him. I'm gonna have him fair. Oh, that is not good at all. Let's be dodged it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have him inner power again. Fortify staffs for the rescue. Yay. Okay, so that guy gets up with most of his HP at least. Alright. Okay, Talon is sort of fine. That's not going to help anything. Neither is that. What are these? Well, I guess Seahawk Flag is really weak. Also, this guy is Wait, what spell do you have? You have Divine. I should be attacking from here. Yes, I will use waste. Build double strikes. The tower can let Talon support next turn. As the rest of the party. Well, doesn't do anything yet, I guess. Okay, this might end very poorly for Talon. I'm kind of wishing I gave him a sanctuary, but... hang on my nails. Here. to shoot it, do I? Oh, but I have to smash it.
Concerned about okay, yeah, Dune is in range of both of those guys. That's the problem, actually. Oops. Which means Dune is super in danger. Ouch. Doggy. Very slow animation there. Nice going, Big Bird. Okay, here comes a bunch of guys going after Talon. Yeah, sure, use Mind Crush on Talon. That's going to work really well. I can already tell. Okay, that hit. That's great. Okay, here comes the guy. Go. Ooh, 67. Okay, I'm real glad that missed. It definitely shouldn't have missed. Oh. Okay. And Talon dodged the magic crew. Cool. Yep, rip Dune. I am Dune Ironsmith. Remember, my Pegasus is down. Well, that was a pretty big fail on my part. Alright, at least Talon's gonna be okay now, I think. So many reinforcements. Those guys get reinforcements too? Rude. Oh, sorry. Thanks for getting me out. You're gonna have to see some piece of shit I can't use. Annihilate! Okay, that'll go, Oh, that'll get over to Asiel eventually. Alright, you guys. Okay. Alright, you guys. Time to, avenge Dune, I guess. Oh, the smash is surprisingly effective on this guy. Okay, cool. Is it because he's technically a flying unit, or what? Anyway, let's smash the dragon. Right on the snoot. Yeah, that'll work. And Maurice levels up. Okay. Yeah, Orion is level capped now. Okay. What we got in here? Chukonu! Ley line. See if I can get a flag in it. Yeah, that'll go. That at least puts Talon in a little less danger. Now. I gotta keep Tower away from this guy, actually. Alright, Big Bird, he'll probably be fine. Just holding the line there. Who has it? Right, Tower. Oh, there's the crit, Big Bird. Okay, here comes some more dudes. What the heck? What kind of weapon does that mimic have? Or is it just because Licorice is slow? Maybe they do that like a double strike weapon. Okay, Talon has destroyed distracted the guy I needed to be distracted. Cool. Okay, nice. Bird is just going to stick around. It'll probably be faster for Vermilion if I just fly this way. Actually, I need a double crit to get a kill here. And there's Stream Boo. Yeah, here's Stream Boo. Okay, yeah, that's a kill. Actually, wait, why am I not using Fair Fight? There we go. Stairs. See how you like grew. That was not a crit. Oh well. Let's hope this is a crit. There's a crit, alright. And Telma didn't refresh. Because I have this fair fight. Whoops. Oh well. Chest! Light brand! Alright, well you can reach the dragon, but you can't actually kill it. Oh wait, Jolan gets another turn. Okay, we're on turn 5. We haven't made much progress toward killing those other 2 trees.
Actually, wait. Why did I not send the? Why did I send the lower left group up? That would have made more sense.
It's me. Didn't take the mid speed. Okay, Big Bird gets some health back, and time to get going. Okay, I don't know if Maurice is, well, pieces of flesh and stern across the room. Bolting didn't help him in enclosed space. Bolting Obliterate will not help. Resire will probably help. But it gets tell on the refresh, and that's all I really want. Boom! Ooh, a spear. Okay. It's still a throwable stick. Oriana takes out the tree. Yeah, she'll be fine. Let's Dragon also. No, Dragon can't reach. Alright, let's chicken dance. Actually, I could end this right now. I miss out on this house. I don't know what's in there, but I could end this right now. Remains of 3 piles of meat, but and this staff. I'm sure they always wanted you to have this. It's not limited. Wave staff! Very cool. Alright, Vermilion. It's time to put an end to this. Does not stand a chance. Get chicken! Slay their commanders! Break them while they're confused! We survived them with barely a scratch. We could not have done it without our hero of the hour, and here she is. You're really just as skilled as the legends say. They say legends are the few been around for ages. You know that. Happy to serve the president. I'm still upon you my most prized possession, this cookie. I will not turn down a free snack. I love those. Do you have more? No. Captain, would you like any more? Prejudice. Fortune cookie. We won. By all means, a bigger win than the last. But I'm having a hard time feeling happy about it. What is on your mind? All the survivors are leaving. Only yours will lead to us attack. You have a bitter taste, and I never like bitter foods. The president of the time striking this far south. Few wish to gamble with their lives. His natural emphasis is to value personal service. But if we had been here
insisting on cooking a huge meal. It's about that time. If we had not marched here well fed, we may have lost that battle. You need not concern yourself with every possibility. That is the path to the sand. You may have seen only victory under Ellerie, but adventuring is harsh and bitter. I just remember the rush of falling into danger and coming out on top. Bags laden with spoils. I look past everything else about adventuring. If the adventure in life ain't for you, there's no shame in admitting it. Great mince doesn't trip at a single obstacle tower. Beat me down once and I'll come back bigger and better. Small taste of magic misery cannot stop me. That was bad. Yeah, just eating. Melancholy arises from an empty stomach. Let's make lunch. I can't agree more. What is a noblewoman of House Heron doing this far from home? But don't tell me it's to see the sights. You know of our arrival, but not our intent. To conquer these lands and call your own. What we desire is to end the squabbling in these lands and create a new nation of prosperity. You've seen for yourself the internal struggles of playing the Crescent nearly a year past. We offer to be the force which truly unifies the Crescent towards one single goal, to live and thrive. You promise much, but there is a cost. Place the lives of the Crescent into the hands of unknown nations. The northern regions of the mainland have not seen war in decades, thanks to the authority of House Heron. Surely such a world is preferable to the chaos that involves the Crescent. Your willingness to endanger yourself with strangers lends you credence. However, it does not change the truth that you are invaders, to place your authority above a land that is not your own. They will see that House Heron is more than a change in leadership. We bring along with us not just soldiers, but workmen, artisans, and mages. Manpower that can raise infrastructure, link settlements, turn back monsters. What shall you do with the settlements who do not surrender to your ownership? That is... Don't pretend you have an option other than overlook the force. This piece is brought about as spirited, what value does it have? So, I'm trying to say, Charisse, is it not the law of the Crescent for absolute power to fall into the most brutal? There's no pretense of moral justification for the settlements that devour each other. Why would this change with House Heron? That's backwards thinking, that's barbarism. What alternative do you propose? To see endless battle until one neighbor finally devours the rest? Is that freedom to you, Oriana? I do not need to propose a solution to fixing the Crescent's problems. All I need is to know that the Crescent shall not fall before unwelcome guests. I hear a lot of useless battle. All that matters is which side crushes the other. Instructor, please, leave the talking to me. Is the risk of a new way not worth doing away with the cycles of violence? An uninvaded occupation is nothing more than an invasion, regardless of how justly you may be punished. What if I tell you that we are not doing it? I know of House Heron's ties to the Guild. Not just the Guild, but a major part of the Western Coast. The Chieftain of Erin personally asked for our intervention. The Chieftain of Erin. She invited you here to the Crescent. She is my cousin, and blood supports blood. This changes nothing. A lone city or leader cannot speak for the Crescent. The Crescent and his people do not need a foreign house to usurp leadership. I can assist in this time. Do you know how I can uphold the law of the Crescent? By killing you here. Surrounded by my allies. I'd like to see you and your charge in this place alive. No, Instructor, don't! It's really tempting. Be quite the instructive lesson. Blue Oriana must have learned some tricks from her mother. I won't deny that you've done well to fend off the Crescent, but I cannot sympathize with your objectives. Leave before the hour ends, or I won't show mercy. I'm first on the daily. It's a shame we don't see things the same way, Captain Oriana. Nevertheless, you are heroes of the Crescent, and I hope that in the future we might find an agreement. I hope so too. Go. She was always a pretentious brat, even when we were kids. Come on, Finn, now you're demoralized by only a few words from some woman under my Pegasus. I came here hoping for a more diplomatic conclusion. Fox thinks he can roll over the Crescent with our army, but that is the last resort. There's not a single great leader who hasn't had to put their hands on the metaphorical red paint bucket. Just because something has been doesn't mean something has to be. Because I can imagine a juicy steak doesn't make me a bloody chef. Small setbacks won't deter me, Instructor.
I am certain I can eventually work out a solution that doesn't involve bloodshed. Just take more time than I hoped. If your father approved of such a course of action, then I'm sure I can convince. Move another step and slice salmon. And I can put a blade to my throat. I'm just here for a peaceful proposition. Please introduce yourself. Minari, commander of the Frostfires, leader of the town of Frosthaven. Incredible. That town still exists. I bet 200 gold to be gone by last year. We'll do it just fine, thank you. You're Charisse, the head taker's disciple. Thought the Crescent would have forgotten about me. Then, in a distance, but there's only so many pink-haired swords in the town. Oriana might not be willing to play ball, but I'm not so quick to dismiss. That is music to my ears. I'm glad not all are so unreceptive to House Heron's arrival. Frosthaven has been in an unenvious position in this mess of land for far too long. If House Heron can truly live up to what you promised Oriana, you'll have our support. But you're not promising anything yourself, I assume. Frosthaven can only do so much given our losses in the last war. But my word is not so meaningless, I still speak for a major faction. The settlement shall not come slowly, Frosthaven commander. I have to see your promise bear fruit. I shall be glad to see you.
Captain, you just missed lunch. It was great. I can describe to you in vivid detail if you like. Oriana, you look a little shaken. That noble woman makes some kind of threat.
Nothing of the sort. I just had to drive her off even if she comes in this notice.
Don't put much stock into her. She's a noble. I doubt there is any desire to gain inheritance besides the incentive of her reputation.
You're right, Tyler.
Wait, that was Lady Rosetta, right? I know that face. House Heron is already here.
Ellerie never did elaborate on her exact status. Rosetta would be her cousin?
Yeah, I hear she's one of the rare good nobles, but Ellerie says they do have a history, but it's the chief's own business. Any more than that is not for me to talk about. Do you know how impolite it is to leave others hanging? The Lady of House Heron is here. Already try not to think about that, Captain. Ellorie's really sneaky. The nobles can't pull one over her. I'm sure she's going to be fine.
What if Ellerie?
If they already won, this Lady Rosetta would have a real escort. What did I say about overthinking things we can't change?
Yeah, Ellie's relying on us, the sheer something, to save the Crescent.
I'm looking forward to a third round of Mids versus the Crescent 2-0.
You're right. Get everyone ready. We shall first check on Hunter's Hollow, then we end this green tide at its roots. That's their stuff.
Aha! I have you now, thief!
Not this much.
Why are there three of you?
You intrude upon the meeting of your betters.
It's way too late for me to deal with this. Mids out!
My distraction aside, this is nothing but a feast.
The armored mortal is the perfect target of plunder for his success.
Will be allowed to live. May it please, for this offering, I shall bring you with me. I shall allow you to visit the skyward gate, the place where chickens leap into heaven. This one is honored, Caesar.
Our celestial highness hasn't had anyone to show off for some time.
What shame is there in introducing pieces of my empire? The skyward gate is where the path ends, but do not forget where you currently are. I would like to see this place for myself soon. If only to give respect to all the people. Your apprentice is more pleasing than you.
The pinnacle!
This place looks the part where ascension might happen. Beautiful, is it not? From here, you can see much of my empire. Don't let it be mistaken. There's still a harsh path you must walk before you are ready for ascension. I do not recall extending my invitation to you. You do not own these sacred realms for others. I am the great celestial Jade Empress. Why should this not be mine? Your apprentice should see the gate for himself before your teachings ruin him. The skyward gate is yours to guard. Why have you not sent the senior? Now we get to the crux of the issue. Silence. The gate is only open to us all the celestial bodies of the line. I simply haven't had the opportunity. All three heinous villains appear in a single location. What an auspicious day for evil shall be eradicated. You dare step, claw upon my endless empire, fiendish rogue. I shall see your eyes pecked and your feathers plucked. Empire? What is an empire without citizens? An empress without subjects? The Crescent has suffered your delusions and tyranny for long enough. Gives you any right to question my legitimacy, foul creature? Unlike you, false ruler, I have loyal ascenders who heed my call. Behold, the warriors of righteousness, the virtuous veil. An ambush from a supposed chicken of righteousness. There is no line that cannot be crossed in pursuit of eradicating evil. We're simply passing by the skyward gate. We have no business with your recruitment. You mean to betray your gracious host, Jovial Joe? You never invited me, Celestial Highness. Don't make me laugh. As long as you pursue your wicked quest of ascension, you are an enemy of the land. I shall end this quest. The skyward gate must fall. To believe it is just to attain sacred ground, you have truly gone mad, Bright Beak. What makes you oppose the noble goal of ascension? You know nothing of this hatchling. The consequences of the last ascension have scourged this realm for centuries. No longer shall the selfish desires of the few plague our kind as a whole. And what shall you do after the gate is no more, when there is no purpose to fulfill? Bloody traditions that tear us apart shall finally crumble. What greater purpose then can there be compared to a life of peace? There is no purpose to living except to surpass it. To destroy our path to ascension is to end purpose. Are you so far gone that you do not recognize the value of life itself? Life is a shackle that must be broken. In other words, I see you are a raving lunatic and different reason. Be gone. Virtuous Veil, we shall destroy these three fiends at once, for all that is good!
I think we might be playing as the bad guys, guys.
I will pierce the heavens. My senior, bold and baby lions. My other senior, proud and baby lions.
Those are your only three descriptions you have, Vermilion.
So yeah, 3 chickens against however many this is. A rogue band of chickens who have truly lost their way. It is a mercy to put them down before you can work on. Where's Brightwing? There she is. An insane creature who believes it is just to end the hope of all chickenkind. The depths of insanity are boundless. Nobody here is really a threat if you play your cards right. Let's just go. So to unlock this chapter, all 3 of these chickens need to be alive, and Vermilion needs to be at least level 17 by the end of the previous chapter. That's all there really is to it. Let's fight! Butcher them. Oh yeah, I think all of these chickens have miracle too. So, it's a bit of a complicating factor. Yep, they all have miracle. You have Bright Beak. You just have miracle. Okay. After it is. Dazzle Dark does not join in on this map if she's on Oriana's team, by the way. She has no interest in Ascension. No, I am not yet slain. I refuse to bend before evil. All of my fallen comrades, your sacrifice shall not be futile. By releasing all the power within my core, the gate will fall. Stop this at once. There is still room to return to sanity. It is you who are mad, and it is pitiful that you cannot see it. I will not let you. The gate is opening! This is it! No, young Red, you must not! Listen to me! What manner of trickery is this? There is no trickery. I am the last obstacle to your ascension. See for yourself what you are. See that your doubts, your fears, your attachment to the mortal realm remain. So that is all I need to dispose of to ascend? You cannot dispose of that. That is you. On the contrary, I can. I'll just tear out the parts of me to drag me down. That is destruction of ego. It will no longer be you, no longer be us that ascends. There is no value in life besides to ascend. Now, I will ascend. Relegated to full ascension duty again, brotherhead? Indeed, Third Elder has a grudge, I tell you. 20 years of duty. Incredibly unlucky. I've been here for 10. Nothing of interest has ever happened. Of course, the pitiful lower realms can hardly provide any ascenders. And yet to ascend, they are nothing before the true citizens of our realm. I cannot agree more. Why do the elders insist whoever arises must be treated with the utmost respect? Don't ask me. I didn't set these rules. And Brother Han, what's happening? What do you think, you fool? Someone is ascending from the pool. Felt such a presence except for the greatest elders. What sort of monster has broken through the lower realms? I hope you memorize the etiquettes of introduction, because I haven't. Did a chicken fall into the pool while we were cooking? I thought we were getting some kind of monster. But then what were those tremors and that presence? It was probably 6 Elder practicing on me again. We just fooled ourselves into thinking it was a pool. Of course, how could the lower realms produce powerful being but scared? For this offense, I sentence you, chicken, to the infernal flames of endless torment. A little extreme, Brother Han, said the chicken. Any disrespect from a mortal beast must be punished. You are not whole, neither ascendant nor ascender. What are you? Oh, Red, you fool. What have you done to yourself? Gift, secrets, departure. Joe and Empress learn miracle! And Vermilion achieves its final ascension. Shadow Chicken! Yeah, his HP gets maxed out. He is now legitimately a tank. That is going to come in very handy in the endgame. Now back to Ellerie. Lord Uncle, what a shock it must be to hear I still live despite the King's best efforts. I write to you from the Crescent, having found myself stewardship of a small town by happenstance. The Crescent is weak, with both the Guild and the Iron Realm taking significant losses against each other. I have no desire to have merely a scrap of land to call my own. House Heron has no wish to be surpassed by our rival houses. Thus, I propose my aid in seizing the Crescent in House Heron's name, in exchange for governorship of 1/3 of the Crescent. This is by no means a final proposal, and I'm sure we can find an exchange that benefits us and our house. Signed, Ellerie of House Heron. Chapter 26, Floating Fortress. No doubt, Uncle has already destroyed Jesse Ellen's force. Let's see. There is something. But one is most vulnerable at their moment of victory, and at that moment is when we shall find them.
Captain, we got eyes on the target. Lindros, come up here now.
You need to be more specific. Just over that way. Witness the light of House Herod.
Incredible. I knew House Herod would have secrets up his sleeve, but that thing is too far away. It's just like a dark cloud. It's their ship, at least 10 times our size. How can such a thing even fly? You can have all the time you want to study it after you blow it out of the sky. It's a shame, really, to destroy such a marvel of human craftsmanship. House Herod has truly made a miracle. Don't be too impressed. They dug this thing out in a low bunker. House Herod's engineers don't even know how the thing works, so they made it fly somehow. Flying something they don't even know how it works. Truly a smart move. You two are making it sound like I'm missing out on seeing something incredible. And with any luck, you won't have to see it in its full majesty. Camel, better make it fast. It has no cannons on the back, but once they spot us, we don't want to gamble on their aim. Not an easy shot, but I'll do it. Was that a hit? Good shot, Pom. Unfortunately, they're still flying, and they've definitely spotted us. We ain't got another shot, Chief. This cannon has disintegrated every foe it's touched, but damn, that thing is tough. Okay, time for the backup plan I really didn't want to do. What may that be? Their flying fortress is durable, but slow. Mel, can you get us closer without it directly facing us from the front? Yeah, if this is their normal speed, I should have no trouble flying around it. Lindros, you're going to be getting a good view after all. We're going to board them. My lord, there's an airship charging us. I have eyes, you buffoon. Shoot them down! We can't turn our fortress in time. Then why do I keep you around? An airship! A whole damn airship! How were we not informed of this? That red hair must be Ellerie. I was tasked by the king to ensure Master Maurice's safe return today. Surely if I was to take Ellerie's head, he'd be delighted. Let's do this. I cannot forget how the Crescent made a mockery. Through House Herod's might, through my tireless training, it is time for this miserable land to be punished for its arrogance. Okay, Viscount Consort. There he is, the big villainous man who causes all our problems, not safe from us in his ivory tower. I hate rich people so much. His death will please me. Chop him up for me! I absolutely will. The chief and all of us are relying on you two to get us back to safety. We are absolutely trustworthy. You have nothing to worry about. What are we doing again? Flying the ship. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure something out. Guard joins the party! Find your 4 engineers and kill them. Take out the central navigation turret too. Practically no one else knows a thing about this fortress. They're guaranteed to crash. Alright. Once we're done, the Sea Hawk 2 had better pick us up. Or else we're crashing to a fiery doom with the fortress. Why couldn't they just mill on the ship instead of trusting those two? After killing all 4 workers and the totem, the escape mode will spawn top right next turn. Alright. First of all, Wisp is going to take a couple of items. Let's see. I guess that'll work. And she's just gonna hold on to them. You'll see why next episode. Everybody else, well, Califu is sticking around, I guess, actually.
Cholon is kind of running out of light magic here. I guess I'll give her a lacerate, sure. Looks like everybody else is doing fine. Stash the work staff, I guess, and rescue. Sure, take a weekend and a free. Yeah, weekend and free, I guess. Okay, everybody else, I think, is doing fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, let's check the map. We got our usual crew. The machine, a warhawk. His name has been lost. His path means nothing. He knows only one thing: to be a machine. Pretty dangerous. He's got a mansplitter and a fire on board. Dagon, great blade. Embodiment of a common desire to hold an incredibly oversized sword. My wonderful uncle tried to kill me in childhood, but not hard enough. Mother, please witness his death. He has a steamed rice. The Fathers. One of many orphans that have been brainwashed to fight for the king, masquerading as part of past heritage. Next, we're trained specifically for running this massive behemoth, but not trained to hit anything with these shit guns. Alright, this is what we got. And we have Guard, finally. She's level 25. A soldier from Marin who fights for Marin. There's not much else I can say about this person. One of humanity's mightiest soldiers. The world is not ready. Miracle and crit boost. Yep, Guard is just a big pile of stats. Also 10 move. We're definitely using her. Let's go. First, let's see. How do I want to do this? Well, I probably want to pop this guy while he still has his thing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can put Ellerie all the way back here if we want. Yeah, this works. Okay, Vaughn is going to take out the Line Crusher from here. Can't exactly use Hail Strike when his defense is as high as it is. Oops. Does it really matter where we put anyone else? Nerissa, she can stay in the back. Everybody else is probably fine where they are. Alright, let's do this thing. Ellerie has to be the one to kill Dagon, but otherwise, let's just rumble. Chief, it's an honor to be personally fighting beside you for the first time. Allow me to show you why I am more than worthy of leading Rin's troops. I've heard much about your exploits, and I'm very curious to see you in action. I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty much the best. Wine produced! Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the wine. "150% growth in everything. 5 levels and only a couple more chapters to enjoy it. Still, pretty cool. Oh, right, you are immune to crits anyway. Well, this'll kill at least. Alright, does it... What does the totem have? Okay, well it doesn't have courage, that's the important part, so sure, I'll consider the peril. Alright, that... Yeah, let's make you that our third unit. Oh, right, I forgot to have Cholon do perfect. What is your attack? It's that. Here, have a Stelline. That works. Makes it more likely for Ellerie to get in. Flag kill. But not likely enough. Alright. John, help us out. That's too much help. What about Z? Shoot, I don't really want to go crit fishing. Okay, that'll... Well, not if he crits. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Let's impending doom that guy from down here. And sure, Cholon can go on his attacking spree from over here. Except you have Mind Crush, not well, I can send Francisco instead. It doesn't work that well, but it's something. Ouch. There we go. Take this. Whoops. Yes, actually. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, Ramila can't, well, I was going to say this guy. Here we go. Bonk. And she hasn't even hit 20.
out leave for third here. Minor noble in House Arizona. This face looks a little familiar, but I've had too many people like it in my life. Okay. Guess I'll telescope here. Or how about... Alright, not you. Sure, I'll take you out, Executioner. Can somebody shut up? There we go. Exotic spices. Let's weaken you. Ooh. Oh wait, you can hit. Okay. Fry! Fry like the insects you are! Uh-oh. Ouch. Alright, please don't double. Okay, no double. Oh, you have a purge, okay. Inevitable fate. Okay, Super Snipe is out of the way. Means I can send Cholon up there to support. Oh. Okay, that's no good. Alright, we gotta rethink our turn on it. Why did I specifically put you down there? Yeah, this is fine. especially if I do this.
Every night I've relived the humiliation you've given me. I've done nothing in that time but dream for this very moment, where I shall forever wipe away your accursed existence and cure myself of this memory which plagues me every night. Who the hell are you? Fry! Fry? I don't remember seeing you. That's a stupid name. Violent place.
Alright. Oh, right, you're immune to crits. Still fine. Oh, you have like 100. Alright, you know what? I'll let even deal with you. Three hits. Let's telescope you, I guess. Okay. It's not going to help with the kill, but she'll take no counter damage, and alright. Well, the attack missed anyway. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. against Zeno is just fine. Oh wait, that's a execute. Oh right, Ellerie has Tethius here. She's fine. And easy multi-refresh. Next turn. Ouch. Yes. Guys, okay, how are we doing this? Let's get Guard in on the action here. Going. Alright, Rokisha, you're still not really a great to anybody, so swipe this. So much stuff to loot, but not enough time. What to choose? Torment is pretty good. I did say I needed more light codes, so let's take Torment. I'll just have to make sure I put that. Yeah, I don't have another hard boot, so I guess it'll be the spear. Okay, not going near the Hexbreaker, though. We're gonna let that deal with that guy. Like so. That's not enough damage. Shoot, okay. I messed up. That works. Yeah, your navigator sort of thingy. Alright. Okay, Zeo can reach. Futile struggle!
personality that can do some damage. Croc. Yeah. Whoops, not breaking point. Actually, yes, breaking point. Doesn't have a special appearance or anything, but hey, thank you. Alright, Marlo, we need you to gain some ground. Sure, South surprise and for a champion bait. Actually, no, I'm gonna send Reese over there and stick it across the map. Gobble's is just kind of here. South surprise! Bonk. Oh, here comes some guys. But Ellerie has a spear, so take that. Ooh, nice 2% crit, heck yeah. Completely unnecessary crit, by the way, but hey. Hand axe. Probably could have kept the Francisca out. Still defeated. For a moment, I thought I saw that woman return from the dead, but it's Ellerie. Tainted blood produces only tainted offspring. I see this right before my eyes. If she so wishes to be disposed of earlier than planned, then I shall gladly oblige. Have an iron weight, I guess. Actually, it might be a little better. Now you want to go. Yes. Iron weight. Oh, you're an executioner. Excellent. Nice work, Marlo. Okay, I guess you've met Ellerie. You have a,
exactly want her to bait everyone. Instead, now that soldier to back her up. Well, I guess. We'll wait for some guys to show up, I guess. Alright, Ellerie gets this kill. Flag, preferably. Alright, with the thumb down. Unfortunate, but I have time. Desire, so that she can do that. Is anybody going to reach her? Go, Kalugo! Whoops. Me too. Break into the supplies there. A few more. And you even more. Calazul was there too. Okay, you're going after that. That's probably fine. You're both going after Eva. That's still fine. I don't think anybody else can beat her now. Oh. Okay! Honorable death in battle. I have no complaints. You're not dead yet, Yvette. We probably still have this in the bag. Besides, she used up all of her props. Sure, let's break Lance. Or get a crit. Okay, nice arm. You're an executioner. No, you're an executioner. You're a Hexbreak. No, you're a Line Crusher. You want magic. Or Francisca. Acceptable use of the last use of the ouch pile in there. I could let the coward get his, oh, that works. Well, no, it doesn't. That works. Sure. Marlo, anything. Alright, who all is up here? Not a whole lot of guys. What weapon do you have? Okay, you have a dagger. What if I hit the crystal sword? Yeah, that'll kill. How much danger am I in after? Okay, looks like not. Cool beans.
to assist, I guess. Alright, well, wait. Oh, right. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's do get some healing action going. Alright. Okay, you are both crit immune, so I gotta send Rocky to over here or something. Alright, what do we got? Obliterate sounds good to me. Loot all the light magic. Here, feudal struggle, these two guys. That one guy, I guess. See you on flag? Dust Smasher! Okay, no, you suck. Calico, I need to train better. Okay, well, we have guard. Sure. Okay, Kalahu can take out the intruder. Yes, Ellerie will be the one to fight Cloud Burst, sure. Why plunge your life to Maurice for so little? It cost him hardly anything at all. For a noble bastard like you, you'll never know how much a moment's generosity is worth. Then dilate it. Maurice, it's been an honor. If you don't at least burn some incense for me, I'll haunt you from beyond. Oh, but you have, okay. Yeah, you have bolting. Let's get that bolting out of there, out of here. There we go. Go Zio! Man, he's turning out to be one of my best guys on this team. Alright, what do I want Nervous to do? Nobody's really in range of anything, so Narisa doesn't have to attack. So I'll just put it here, I guess. Okay. Okay. Okay, here come the guys. Alright, Marlowe, go help out. You are a mind crusher, so yeah, Marlowe. Sure. Excellent. And you are berserked? Not that that really matters. I'll do this, I guess. Wait, are you you're an executioner? Okay, in that case, I'll let Cholon take out this guy to get his health back. That works for me. Going. Okay, see, you at least can do something now. Get back. Yeah. Okay. Quite nice. Alright, everybody else is going to get ready to escape, I think. It was just one. Seahawk flag in action once again. Alright, can I reach Dagon? Not this turn. The machine is quite scary. How do I deal with them? Do you even move machine? You do. So I need to move with Stream Boom. Well, you know what'll help? I'll help a little. Does Dagon move? He does. So I need to really be ready. Let's see. Okay, actually, you are a problem. I'm gonna have to deal with that guy. And this is how I will do it. Okay, I'm thinking Guard can probably hold her up against Dagon. Hopefully not crit him to death. But he's got pretty high defense. So I'm not too worried. Oh! Okay, yeah, never mind. That ain't happening. tips, that's great. Alright, well, she got 1 minute. Alright. Oops, here come the guys. And you're going after Marlowe while he's stuck with a 2-range weapon. Okay. It's fine. Oh, you had a bill. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, here comes Dagan. Ellerie, you dare betray your own blood, spit upon the house which raised you. Raised me in that pit of vipers. Don't pretend this was a betrayal. You see me killed once I outlived my usefulness. All I offered is reignite your ever-present greed. I should have expected nothing but this from a master. What did you hope to achieve besides our end? I don't think you quite see the bigger picture. I want the whole crescent. Once you're dead, I'll take House Heron's holdings too. Did your mother not teach you to respect your betters? She must have been too preoccupied with her adultery. And now preoccupied with rotting away in a mass grave. Uncle, I promise you this. Your corpse will be dismembered and displayed across the coast. Any progress you've made as the Lord, I will tear down. Once I build my kingdom, I will immortalize you as a piece of envy and treachery. You filthy, treacherous mongrel! Lol, you missed. Oh, here comes, okay. Alright. Perfect. Let's get some folks into position here. Sure, I'll take on this right. Works for me. Cool. Can you reach? Yeah. Hail strike. Guard. No. I guess I'll let California do this. I am Lord Dagan, 19th Lord of House Heron. I have overcome lords, heroes, knights, and rebels alike. This battle shall be nothing but a footnote in my chronicle. Says the guy who has all